Well guys, somehow it's already that time of year again. The year's almost over, and before we move on to 2024, of course we have one major event left for Nintendo, maybe, at least for gaming, is December 7th at 7:30 p.m. EST is the Game Awards. And of course, Nintendo was once again nominated, not once, but twice with two major games this year, Super Mario Bros. Wonder and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So naturally, you would think Nintendo would show up and have some type of reveal. We don't know, but of course, before we dive into their possible reveals, we gotta go back, baby. We gotta look at what they have done for the last 10 years, because we're going back to 2013 to see what Nintendo could do this year if they're gonna appear at all. But let's go all the way back to 2013, where they actually just revealed Cranky Kong for Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Yeah, that game has been that old, and we still haven't got another Donkey Kong game. But yeah, Cranky Kong, a new character, yeah, whoopee. A lot of people weren't that excited about that. You know, it's not a big deal. Nintendo was just like, hey, we're here, just letting people know. But moving on to 2014, thanks to GameXplain, they have actually footage of some of these years, so I'll be using some of their footage. Mario Maker info was revealed a little bit, and then they obviously showed Breath of the Wild for the first time ever via an off-screen gameplay. It was like a weird and awkward thing, but it was like the first build of Breath of the Wild. It was so cool, and everybody was like losing their minds over this open world Zelda game, which was pretty daggone amazing. 2015, we had no world premieres, but we did have the Iwata tribute, which was very special. You know, obviously, with that happening of his passing that year, they probably didn't want to reveal anything or talk about anything besides him and just honor him only, which was just perfect. So obviously that makes a lot of sense. 2016 was just like the year of Breath of the Wild. They had a whole E3 presentation dedicated to just this one game only, and also the fact that the Game Awards, they showed another brand new trailer and also some new gameplay, just really hyping up this game a year before it released. 2017 was once again Breath of the Wild, but the Champions DLC, but they also revealed Bayonetta 1, 2, and I believe Bayonetta 3. Nintendo went kind of crazy in 2017, I cannot lie. And then the year after, 2018, a lot of people are going to remember this year because it was the Joker reveal. It threw everybody off. We thought it was going to be Persona 5 something else, but nope, it was Joker coming to Smash Ultimate, and the world completely broke. But then 2019, it was like, you know what, we've been going kind of crazy, let's tone it down. And they just said, Bravely Default 2. The dreaded year of 2020 rolls around, and guess what we have? Yes, another Smash reveal with Sephiroth joining Super Smash Bros. Ultimate once again, literally causing everybody to go crazy. If I'm not mistaken, this was actually the reveal of the entire show. Like, it started the show, which was kind of insane. Nintendo even, like, warned fans ahead of time, you might want to watch this show for a Smash reveal. Like, we were all like, what is going on? They probably got so many viewers just from Nintendo preparing us that way. Then, 2021, Nintendo once again said, yeah, we're just going to sit this one out, and gave us absolutely nothing. Not a single reveal for Nintendo. Like, literally nothing at all, which is kind of strange. Completely strange, actually. And then 2022, the only thing we got was Bayonetta Origins. Nothing else. But you know what? It's a new year. It's 2023, which means there is a potential for some real brand new exciting reveals. I mean, after all, outside of Nintendo, it's apparently leaked that finally GTA 6 is going to get a reveal trailer that's probably going to break the entire world as we know it. But you know, back to the Nintendo side of things, there could be some exciting things from them as well. You don't know. You know, there's actually a lot of stuff on the table that Nintendo could reveal this year, especially gearing up for potentially a brand new console for next year. So let's take a second to look at what's on the table and what Nintendo could actually reveal during the Game Awards. First off, it's looking like the most likely candidate is The Legend of Zelda. You might be like, what? No, I'm not talking about Tears of the Kingdom DLC, but a lot of leaks are coming out recently that's saying very, very soon we are going to get the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake, or really some type of remake from Zelda. Lots of them are thinking Ocarina of Time, however, but that would be super exciting. It's not something super huge that Nintendo would want to reveal themselves. It's just a remake technically of a game that they already remade on the 3DS. I do believe it to be big enough to generate some massive hype for the game. I could see people going crazy for this reveal, you know, as a lot of older adults are going to be watching this show and stuff, and also in the crowd, and normally the tone is a lot darker and, you know, more edgier during the Game Awards, so, you know, you're not going to get the reveal of the next Yoshi game here. So I think this one would actually be a perfect reveal to show that Ocarina of Time is back, especially for fans that wanted that more traditional 3D Zelda game that they haven't gotten in a while. I mean, technically they did with Skyward Sword, but I think this would be perfect to go back, especially considering the fact that it looks like next year is going to be full of smaller titles and maybe even some ports and remakes until the end, until around the holiday season when that new console does come out. I think another very possible game that could actually happen is Metroid Prime 2 and 3. We know we already got the Metroid Prime remaster, which did extremely well and everyone completely loved. So maybe we could also get 2 and 3 revealed at the Game Awards, and maybe even shadow drop or released shortly after, or maybe early next year would make a lot of sense too. If Metroid Prime 4 really is coming, they got to get 2 and 3 out, I feel like, first, because it is a tie-in to the overall story, and a lot of people would want to play through 2 and 3 before 4 comes out. I could also see them tying in a small gameplay clip of Metroid Prime 4. It doesn't have to be a trailer or anything, just show us what Samus looks like, for crying out loud. They don't even have to literally give us anything else, just show us her in her suit, standing in a dark room, and then the light turns on, you can see her suit for a second, and then it cuts out and fades out to Metroid Prime 4's logo, or whatever it is right now. Please just show us something. Now, another thing that seems extremely realistic is the Splatoon 3 side order DLC. Nintendo loves to show DLC at the Game Awards. I mean, they showed DLC for Breath of the Wild with the Champions Ballad thing. They also showed 2 DLC characters for Smash Bros. Ultimate for 2 different years. So there's a very good chance that they could show off DLC here for Splatoon 3. It actually matches perfectly with the timing. We have gotten a kind of, more in-depth trailer, but what if they give us yet again another one, kind of showing more bosses, more of the storyline, and just kind of giving us a solid release date? We know, I think it's the beginning of next year they're aiming for, so we could very well get another little trailer here showing off the game. I don't know if it's dark enough for the Game Awards. Does Nintendo care? I don't know. I think this would be a perfect reveal. Show it off, say it's like coming within the next month or 2, and then get people really excited for it and get people talking about this DLC again. Now, I know a lot of people are going to call me insane for this one, and trust me, I completely get it. But at the same time, I can't completely, dismiss this idea, because it is very possible. So one thing that I was sitting there thinking about was, what is one huge game that Nintendo could actually show off? And the only things that are still like in my mind are Metroid and something to do with Mario, because we haven't had a 3D Mario game since Super Mario Odyssey, and now all these rumors are coming out saying that this next 3D Mario game is going to be a launch title for the next console. And not only that, but apparently it's also going to be open world, which is going to completely change Mario forever, and it's going to be a massive game for next year if it actually releases next year. So would Nintendo feel like they could share this and show this off at the Game Awards? Probably not, but there's still a chance. After all, they did finally show off Breath of the Wild for the first time ever at the Game Awards, but remember, that was multiple years before it even released, so probably not. But there's always that chance they could show us like a clip or something to kind of say, hey, look forward to a brand new Mario experience or something. Maybe just like a scene of Mario running into like a field, and he just pans out to the whole Mushroom Kingdom that Mario can run through and explore, and it just gets people like losing their minds and stuff, and it says like stay tuned, and maybe they even like announce a revealed trailer for it, like stay tuned for January or something, or like maybe even it goes alongside some type of new console presentation or something that they hype up, or just at least give some hype behind it and make people say, oh my gosh, something huge with Mario is coming. Probably not, though. Nintendo's gonna want to save Mario for their own reveal, but one can dream. So let's just enjoy the Game Awards for what they are. They're for awards. That's the primary focus. And let's just hope Nintendo might have some plans up their sleeves to reveal some things, especially considering the fact that they have been nominated in tons of categories. So we could very well be seeing something this year, especially since they took the last couple of years off. This could be the one. Come on, Nintendo, give us something. Anything would do. So let me know in the comments down below what would be your dream Game Awards reveal. What do you want to see the most revealed, and what would make you the most excited? Let's just hope this doesn't happen again.
I want to thank everybody and say that I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton. Thank you, everybody.